Free Algebra students, Mr. Lawrence here, and this is going to be a real quick lesson. We're just going to review the video from last night. I really would like you to do this with me, although I know it's kind of hard to draw, okay, but if you can count the sides, kind of make it roughly circular, then you should be able to do it. So, first of all, see if you can name this. Go ahead, I'll give you a few minutes to think. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, time's up. You should have counted the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sides. That makes it a 14 gon. Yeah, 14 gon. All right, now that you know the name, you have two choices. If you know the number of triangles contained, you can go ahead and do the math. I know there's going to be 12 triangles, so I could just do 180 times 12, right? But if you didn't know that little trick that I showed you in the last video, you could always break your shape up into triangles. Circle one of the vertices, and then draw a line segment to every other vertex that does not already have a segment drawn to it from the circled point. And then you could count your triangles, right? And you see, I'm going to get 12, but I'll prove that to you, especially for you extra lazy folks out there. All right. Okay, so there's my triangles. If I want to count that, it looks like I'm going to come up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just like I thought. Remember, the number of triangles is always 2 less than the number of sides. So over here, I'm going to multiply 18 times 12. If I triple 18, I'm going to get 54, 108, 216. So that should equal to like that. If you're wondering what I did, I know that 12 is 3 times 2 times 2. So I triple 18, which is 54. I doubled 54 to get 108. And then I doubled 108 to get 216. And in other words, I multiplied 18 times 12. Okay, but instead of doing times 12, I did triple, double, double. And then it's 180, so it would be 2160. I don't multiply my answer by 10. Okay, so that's the total number of degrees in the shape. Oops, I put that in the wrong place, didn't I? Give me 1 second here. So this would be total degrees. Sorry about that. And that's 2,160 total degrees. Now to get the measure of one angle, if it's regular, I'm going to take the 2,160 and I'm going to divide by how many angles there are. And there are 14 because it's a 14 gon. 14 is going to go into 21 once. 76. Let's see here. 5 is going to get me 70, so I'm going to go 50 and 70. All right. Going to get 60. Oh, 60. I brought down the wrong number. So I'm guessing that's only going to be 4. It's going to be 6, 56, and then 40. Going to need a decimal point, right? And add some zeros in here. And that's only going to go twice. So I'm going to get a 28. And I'm going to get 120. And let me see here. 7 be 108. So I'm thinking 8. Am I wrong there? Let me see. 2 carry 3. No, 8 is good. All right. And that's good enough. I know it's 154.28, so I'm going to go ahead and call it 154 and 3/10 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and round. All right. So there's the measure of one angle if the polygon is regular. So for example, that's the measure of this angle right here. Or if I move some of these out of the way, that's also the measure of this angle right here. It's 154.3 degrees large. Okay, now to figure out the exterior angle, remember I need to extend one of these line segments, like say, I'll do this one here. Okay, and my calculations just showed me that this angle right here, the circled one, was 154.3. All right, so to get the measure of that, I'm going to take 180 degrees minus 154.3, right? And I can do a little borrowing. I'll make that a 9. I'll make that a 10. I get a 7/10. I'm going to 9 minus 4 is 5. And then that. So this exterior angle out here, this one on the outside, is 25.7 degrees. All right, there you go. That's going to be it for the lesson. Just going over the procedure, how to name it, how to figure out the total degrees. You find the number of triangles, multiply that number by 180. To get the measure of one interior angle, you take the 2,160 in this case, and you divide it by how many angles there are. Remember, I showed the long division for that. And to get the measure of one angle, you subtract the interior angle from 180 degrees. All right, Mr. Lawrence signing off. Good night, everybody.